Hello. Today I have a very fun combo. Also could be a beginning of a choreography for you today. And it's very Viking inspired. So get out your warrior vibes as I take you through this combo. Okay, so today we're going to start out with the feet first, and we'll work our way up, adding layers. So always feel free to remove layers that are just too much for you, but try starting from the feet first. Okay, so first of all, we start our belly dance stance. Feet hip width distance apart, a little bit of a tuck in the pelvis, roll the shoulders back and down, and then let the arms float down. So for the first 4 count, we're going to go hip up, right, left, right, left. So right, left, right, left. Now we'll continue that onto the next 4 count, but the arms will change. So we'll do another 1, 2, 3, 4. The second 8 count will be hip bumps. So we're gonna pull up the knee on the right side and go into like the showgirl pose with our toes or ball of our foot touching on the right. And we're gonna do a hip bump. So it's like da 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 da. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's that little up and bump. It's like a bump and a little bit of a reverberation. So 2, 3. A little bit different than 1, 2, 3, 4, which is more of a lock. Okay, so that's the first 2 8 counts on the hips. With the arms, the first 4 count, hands are here on the shoulders, elbows down, head is down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like I said, the arms will change. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Back of the wrists come together. So let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we bring in the hip bump. So come up into showgirl on the right side. And this arm's going to sweep down for a 4 count, and then sweep down on the left for a 4 count. So same hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're just focusing on the right hip, going up, up, up on every beat. From the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. First of all, one thing I forgot to add is the head raising up on the second part of that first 8 count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, raise the head with the arms. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, on to the next 2 8 counts. So we're here in showgirl. We're going to do a ball change with the feet. So switch the weight to the right foot, left foot comes up in a releve, and then we're going to kick, like almost like you're trying to kick the heel to the booty with a hip twist and a little bit of an up. So just let it be whatever it is for you. Give it a little pizzazz. So kick and point the toe at the same time. So kick with a twist. Then we're going to ball change back onto the left foot. Bring the right hip up, drop. So again, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that ball change just happens really quick. So at the end here, we're just gonna ball change, kick, and 4. So with the arms, we're going to pop them out, almost like you're poof, poof. Then as you come down about like halfway down, we're turning the arms. And then we're gonna bring the hands together here like in a fist. If you want to add a little stylization, try to bring the pinky, ring, middle finger like in a fan together. Okay, all together, it'll look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So as that hip goes down, we're making the fist. Again, whoops, here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next 4 count is pretty easy. So we're gonna lift the hip as we open the hands and then try to keep that like lotus flower look here. And then we're gonna drop as we close. So it'll look like 1, 2, 3, 4. From the top, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that head stationary, try to avoid bouncing. So that's the first 8 counts. Second one, we're here. We're going to do a large hip circle. Step that right foot out far. Keep under your fists, open the arms. Hip goes out. Bring in the left foot. So remember those big hip circles. We go right, back, left, and then back to front. So kick the right hip out, send it back, left side, and together. So the feet will go out and then together. Arms, we take them out, bring them across the front as we're in the back, and then we'll bring them out to tribal arms here. So let's see, we're here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna step here to be in the camera. We're gonna do little hip circles moving, so for a 4 count. So right foot steps out as your right hip goes kind of out on an angle and around. So it's the same direction, we're just going with a big hip circle. These are just small, these are really small, like here. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's step together, step, step together, step together. On the last one, come into a little bit of a showgirl on the left foot. So 1, 2, 3, poise, because we're gonna go back the other way, okay? But we'll add that next. So let's start from the top of this 8 count. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm adding in those floreo wrists, and you don't have to do that. It's another layer, so you could just stay here. It could be here. So I'm going out, in, out, in. All right, let's do the whole thing to some music. A few 8 counts. So just a note when you're on the last one, last 8 count, when you're circling, it's going to depend on your area as to how far you want to travel. For this, let's try to keep it in nice and small. So when you're traveling, that means just taking really small steps. Really small. Even with this one, the big hip circle, we're not going out. We can move out if we have a lot of room. Okay, so we're here from doing the tiny hip circles to the right. Now we're going to switch the arms and our gaze in that general direction and do 2 hip circles to the left. So that's a 4 count. From there, we're going to do something like, this is a little fun arrow move. Have to add that in for the Viking inspiration. So we're going to take the foot and come back into a little bit of a lunge. So bring that foot back, and bend into the knee and sit into the hip here. Slight bend in the front leg. With the arms, we were here. We're going to draw the arrow back across our chest here, okay? So here, here. This is a 2 count. So, 1, 2. Next 2 counts, we're going to take the right foot and kind of kick forward. So we're back here. 1, 2. Keep that toe pointed. 1, 2. 1, 2. With the arms, we have our arms here. We're going to bring the right one to meet the other and kind of curve the fingers and follow the foot. 1, 2, like a snake. Think of that like a snake. So the arrow and then the snake. This preps us for the next 8 count. Next 8 count, we're gonna do the footwork first. So we'll step across right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll turn. And so each count, you can actually step to move yourself around. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that again. So right, left, crossover, right, left. And of course, we're going to add a little more accentuation there to that. But think of it almost like down and turn. Okay, so with the arms, we're going to do a floreo, the back, same way as we were doing here. So towards the back of the room first. But we're crossing over here, and then we're crossing over here. So it's like a dip down as you floreo, and then a dip down. So right and left. And for this turn, we just keep the arms here with the wrists in. So again, the top of that 8 count would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's pull it all together from the beginning. Okay, here's the camera. Okay, I've got my little teaching assistant here. Okay, she's leaving. All right, so we're moving on quickly. Let's move on to the next few 8 counts. So we just did this movement here, or like little combo. We're just doing it again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This time our arms are going to change. So we're going to do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Before we were either here, we're going to lift up the right arm, wrist in. So that's where it kind of makes more sense to keep the wrist in here for this part. So wrist in on the bottom, wrist in on the top. And then we're going to turn like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and arm up 5, 6, and 7, 8. Okay, moving. Okay, so we just ended off here after that last turn. The next 4 count, we're going to step back, step, and then poise. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. With the arms, we're going to do giant, big old snake arms, basically. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So back into the same position. From there, we're gonna do an Ami. So check my other videos for more description on Ami, but just briefly, we're gonna go up with the right, tuck, up with the left, release, but smooth it out. So circle, circle. So right, center, left, release. So we're drawing it in, out, in, out. So it's different from these circles. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 Amis. 1, 2, and that's gonna be 4 counts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now at the same time with the hands, we're going to floreo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, ending in a fist near the temple and 1 at the hip. So these are kind of emulating and following the hips, okay, or the circle. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Awesome. Let's do that from the top. Awesome. Last part. So we're almost there. Great job so far. Okay, so last part. We end here on an angle. We're going to do, our hips are going to bounce again. So it's called a gawazi in tribal, but so it's going to, you're going to step out and kick that hip up, one and a, da da da. So it's like ba ba ba. Left, right, 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 left, right. And it's kind of got this like swaying, boom. So it's, you're stepping out a little bit wider and you're kind of shifting the hips over. It's just more dramatic than like a 3/4 shindy, which would be here. So this is sort of a 3/4, but I would like you to think about it more like a reverberation, like da 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 da. And if you don't know the 3/4 yet, just do a single bump. Boom, boom, and try to like let it loose, be loose. Okay, so with the hips, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and pose. Okay, so it's pretty easy. We're starting here, so 1, 2 is gonna get you back to the front. 1, 2, then you're gonna start the turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it's kind of like 8 like pose. So with the hands, we're here. We're going to put our hand out just flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or sorry, that wasn't good counting. Hold on. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Arms raise up, 7, 8, and then we're gonna sit into the right hip. So bend the left leg, left knee, and sit. So sit, sit, sit. And with the arms are up, slide the right hand down over the back of the hair, left hand comes down, palm up, and look that direction. So again, from the top, it'll be, well, we're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and pause. Sorry, the count wasn't correct, but you get the point. I'm just counting. Okay, let's do the whole thing from the top. Bye.